All right, welcome back. This is the weekend show, and this is the discussion segment. As usual, I call it the breakfast because we feed you mentally and otherwise. Well, today we are talking about something that a lot of us has been experiencing. A lot of us have been experiencing it because it's something that has become so rampant, especially with the growth of the internet and social media. So we are continuing with the topic which we have treated initially. We are continuing with cyberbullying. The last time we treated cyberbullying, we had as our guest the SSA to the governor on social media.
Yes.
And we actually gave you more of the theoretical aspect of that subject. Today we want to give you practical aspect, and we felt who will be prone to being bullied, and we felt who else if not a public figure. So today we have a beautiful lady and a handsome gentleman right here in the house.
Handsome gentleman, actually.
He's blushing.
Look at that.
All right, we have a beautiful lady who is a public figure. Yes, she's a celebrity. Thank me later. So we have Priska Nwankwo right here. Priska is a presenter. She's an in fact, according to the MD CEO of ABS, Priska is a content provider.
Wow, is that a small affair? She called me a public figure. Thank you. I'm blushing.
And we also have Kenneth Nnaji. Kenneth Nnaji is one person that I fear on social media. He's very, very popular.
Wow.
So Kenneth, you're welcome to the studios of ABS.
And then here, he's a man who call them cinematographers. They make pictures.
Yes.
So if you look beautiful on screen, there are people behind it.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Kenneth is one of those guys.
Yes, Ken always works behind the scene. So because of that, he is not so popular like Priska. But then I tell you, when it comes to
Social media is very popular. He's an active social media commentator.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to politics.
I love the hives there.
And that is why we actually brought Ken, because people like him, they're actually the bully or they bullied. So we want to find out now. David, you want to take the
No, take the lead. Let's take the lead.
Priska,
Right.
I would have loved to start with, have you ever been bullied? But before I ask that question, to you, what is cyberbullying?
All right, for me, cyberbullying is basically when people try to use the electronic medium of communication to try to intimidate people or show people that are more superior than them, maybe sometimes to make them feel bad, or even to make the person actually doing the bullying to feel better himself. Some people just bully people just because to create fans or to just pull crowd on social media, while some people actually set out to bully people just to hurt their feelings.
What about you, Kenneth?
Yeah, most thing. Cyberbullying is just the means of using technology as a means of using social media technology to bully people, harass people, make people feel bad, make people, make mockery of people.
Okay, have you ever experienced it?
Yep. I have.
How did it happen? Can you share?
At least David bullied me.
Can you share best story? One thing with Weekend Show is that we are practical here.
Yeah.
We want
So
to look at the
David
real
bullied
issues.
you.
Yep.
I was the person that bullied you.
Yeah, you're the
Wait, I thought. When? How? How did it happen?
Well, that's a story for another day, actually.
No, you don't want to want to another day. How did I bully you? This is accusing me of I will sue you.
Let's hear the story. How did you
Actually, there's this assignment we went for last year. Yeah, I think at Golfing's Suit, Oka here. And at that Golfing's Suit, I have been looking for these pictures we took there.
Okay.
I've been searching for the pictures, but once he uploaded the pictures, the write-up he gave to the pictures was actually what thrilled me. I was like, David, is this you? I had to private chat. Is this you? Is this David again? And someone who looked at the pictures and the write-up, could be seeing it in a different form.
Yes.
But actually, I understand what he was saying.
Yeah, because he's your friend. It's not bullying.
Yeah, it's not bullying.
So you know, from the apple is coming down. I can remember the picture. I picked the picture at least I think more than 1 year after the event took place. So I was like joking on my WhatsApp status, and for him, he saw it from. He's bringing two angles now, and it reminds me of what we said that day. What someone considers as cyberbullying might not be cyberbullying.
Bullying, yes.
So can we just have a kind of what cyberbullying could become? Is it left for the person bullied or the person doing the bullying to determine what cyberbullying is actually?
I think it actually goes two ways. Like the story of you and Kenneth. You know, for Kenneth, not even necessary because he's your friend.
Yeah.
It just depends on individual perception. For instance, you might say something to me and that thing is hurtful.
Yeah.
But for me, because of the kind of person I am, because I choose not to let that thing bother me. I just let it be like water and stone.
When you don't choose it to bother you, does it mean it's not bullying? It's
It is bullying. It is
but
bullying.
you didn't want it to get behind your skin.
Yes, that is why I said it goes both ways. Because the person doing the bullying actually set out to bully you to gain something, probably to hurt your feelings or to make you feel bad. Then you, that is the recipient of the bullying activity, you, of course, the intent is to make you to feel bad, and you're a human being and you have to feel bad. But the same thing is that the way you react to the bullying is what determines the effects the bullying will actually have on you. So it goes both ways.
So,
on the part of the person doing the bullying and the person
making
receiving
me feel
it.
guilty.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you're making me feel guilty because sometimes a friend of mine might post picture and then another friend will come to that picture and say, start tagging people, say, gather. I show you get, like, for instance, now, let me say a colleague of mine, say David posts a picture and I look at the picture, it's very funny. Maybe David wasn't looking so fine, but you get. And then the next thing you see another friend will post, say, gather. Or let me say that picture you're talking about now. You said the capture wasn't really funny. Another person might be like, come and sue. Now they've started tagging their team. You get.
Yes.
They started tagging their team. Come and sue. From come and sue, another person will enter and say, they'll start dishing out insults. But then because these people that were tagged are your friends, they don't think they're bullying you. Because in real life, these are things they can say to you and you laugh about it. Now as how do I put it? The person that is being referred to, are you being bullied considering that these are your friends posting this thing? Or is it bully only when people that are not within that clique now comes in?
No, it's actually bullying, and it has nothing to even do with friendship. That was why I said it depends on the way you react to it, but it doesn't change the fact that it's still bullying. For them, they're making fun. For them, they're just making fun. Isn't on a wee way or that kind of thing. But the truth of the matter is that it is still bullying. Because yes, it is still bullying, because anything you do that in any way at some point degrades a person or has the ability to reduce a person's self-esteem can be tagged bullying. I post a picture and I have 10 friends and I tag all of them and 8 of them are saying, hey, fine girl, look at that, this picture is sharp, that kind of thing. And somebody else is saying, which fine? Say, what face? It's a joke. But you don't know the kind of person I am.
How the person felt.
Or how I'm feeling.
Let's take this caller so that. Hello. Okay, it's off now. What I'm concerned here is that
I can say the same thing to you on real life. You're not offended. But because it's social media,
and it's going viral.
You're not the only person that is going to see that message. And somebody else, if you're not my friend David and she's my friend, and she says that, say she be, say ugly face and all that kind of thing. For me, it mightn't be anything because she's my friend, but you're not my friend, so you won't actually know that she's joking.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So bullying for you cuts beyond the two people involved.
Yes.
She's saying, I think, Priska, let me get what you're saying, right? You're saying because it's social media and the world is there
and a lot of people are saying it.
So it's bullying.
Yes.
But then in real life, if it's just the both of us, it's
I can let it pass. What's there? But
you know where I'm concerned. I had let me call it a clique.
All right.
We were 4 friends in the university,
Okay.
very close. You rarely see this person without seeing the other person. But if you see when we are
Bullying
each other, should I use that word? Mocking ourselves. Someone will just say, if Kwaki see her. I don't know if you're getting me. And it got to social media, actually.
Yeah.
For us, it's nothing.
Yeah.
But I think, can't we say that bullying is left for the person involved?
That's why I said it's about perception.
Yeah.
It is
Perception.
about how the person that is the recipient of the bullying reacts to the bullying. But you know, the world is becoming a global village. Everything is on the internet. For instance, that person calls you big head in real life. We are friends. What's
And
the
it's
big
true
deal?
because
And
people-
every
and
time
another
someone puts
person
on
will now
social media,
pick.
somebody from somewhere,
Yeah.
maybe another day, one day you have some kind of intellectual arguments. You know, this kind of arguments, people agree, disagreements.
he will recall
He will
that.
now record and say, see, no wonder they say your head is big.
Okay,
See that kind of
yes,
thing.
yes,
You see now,
yes,
it's no longer friendly. Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying.
Okay, let me come to you,
Okay.
Kenneth. Should we
David
become
is feeling
so...
cute.
I'm feeling guilty actually because I know I play a lot of games
Yeah,
on social
yeah,
media,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
at times when you it depends on the level. But I just want to bring you in.
Okay.
Looking at it's called social media.
Yeah.
A place where it's not a formal environment.
It's
Yeah,
social.
yeah.
True,
It's
it's only
social.
from environment.
If we become so serious about it, we cannot joke because the person might perceive it as being insulting. What then is the purpose of that social media again for?
You know, the social media is just there for you to pass information, interact, you
Meet
know,
new people.
share feelings and all whatnot. But something like sharing and tagging in Facebook and tagging friends and tagging people, you know, it goes across board. And for you to be, you know, using such jokes, you know, to be playing, getting to that length, it then means you are taking it too far. The way I'm saying it,
Okay.
the way I'm saying the bullying. So there is this thing like, okay, take for instance now, I pick your pictures, I just post, I write to Dave, I send it to you, you know, just keep abusing ourselves, like, you know, joking
on WhatsApp.
WhatsApp and Facebook is understandable. But you going viral, probably putting up
In
my
public.
make it public, share. It's
But you know, cyberbullying can
that's
also,
bullying.
Cyberbullying can also occur in private. Let me
Yeah.
take, for example,
true.
someone comes to your DM and begins to insult
begins
you
to insult you.
because
Nobody
of
knows about that.
There was a story someone was relating the other time. A guy came on Facebook and started hitting up on her, but when she said, "I'm not interested," that was when the insult
insult
started. And
Yeah.
like, who do
I
you
think it
even...
was me that even shared that story.
Okay, you
I
no.
think
This
Krista
one was
had
another
a
person. Who do you think you are?
Yeah,
With that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
true, yes. And Dave, you asked Kenneth a question about that the social media is a public platform and it's social. So if we're being too serious, so the thing is, nobody is saying that we should be too serious.
Okay.
But you know, it's always good to create a balance between whatever you do in this life. Because when there is no balance, there tends to be lawlessness, anarchy. So the balance is now when you now determine the kind of things you put out there. For instance, Tom Todike, for instance, recently, I think last week or earlier this week, she made a comment about her
Mama
ex-husband.
G. Okay.
No, about her ex-husband.
Okay.
And somebody slid into her DM on Instagram and told her that she should shut up, she's an imbecile, she's an ulodo. I said so many things. And she now replied the girl, you should be very careful. If not, I'll marry your father and become your stepmother. You know, this kind of thing it's a social platform. And when she said that, she wasn't actually talking to the person.
But actually,
yes.
But then, from her reply now, somebody still slided into her ex-husband's DM and made a comment about her. And the ex-husband replied, be careful what you talk about her. She is the mother of my son. Now that's to anger. Toto actually clapped back, but her husband did not. So, Priska, what I want to understand now is, let's look at WhatsApp.
Okay.
WhatsApp is a platform a lot of people see as private. But then when you come to WhatsApp, we have the group, the chat room.
Yeah.
Now, do you think if let me say the four of us now, we have a chat room, we're tight click, we know each other back to back. If I call on, let me say Kenneth on the group, and I talk, maybe say bully Kenneth, no, let me know it's bully, please. So if I say mock Kenneth in that WhatsApp room, group chat, Am I bullying him on social media? Considering
WhatsApp
we
is a social media
actually
site.
tight click, the four of us.
Yeah.
Before you take that question, hello. Hello, who is joining us? Good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but lower the volume of your TV set. I can hear myself on your TV.
Please call.
Okay.
Well, I want to contribute.
Your name and where you're calling
on
us
your
from.
topic. I want to contribute on your topic.
Okay, go on.
Your
But
name
your
and where
name.
you're calling from first.
Can you hear me very well right now?
Yes, clearly. But your name. We want to know your name and where you're calling us from.
Oh, I'm calling from Ibuku. My name is Mr. Ome.
Okay.
Yeah, social network to me is a platform by which people test the water. You understand? People want to stress their feelings. People want to know what they want. I don't think. And if you are going to do that, you'll be ready to swim. Because a lot of people will throw a lot of things towards you. I guess so. So many people with different backgrounds and different opinions.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not actually it does not actually mean bullying. It's actually a platform by which where you will now know how you work and what you work. Okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Everybody with different kind of nature.
Okay, your name again.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Your name again before you go.
Oh, my name is Mr. Ugo. Mr. Ugo.
Mr.
Ugo.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
for your contribution.
I think he's trying to say that if you come on social media, you should be able to get whatever happens. That people come from different social backgrounds, and I think he's bringing a new dimension to
He's
this.
bringing a new dimension to it, actually. And you know, Luchi, you asked me a question. You said about the WhatsApp, if you're bullying
Yes. Can you be bullied on WhatsApp?
you can be bullied on WhatsApp. But first, I want to take you guys to the definition of bullying. When you talk about bullying is when somebody uses a superior strength to try to intimidate or harass somebody. I'm talking about bullying.
Okay.
Then when you now bring it cyber, it's now when the bullying occurs on through electronic means. Now, the perception is now intense. When you were calling Kenneth the big head and all that, what was your intent? Were you intending to harass him? Were you intending to intimidate him? You were joking. Then if you are joking, it's not bullying.
Okay, because it's on WhatsApp and it's
Not because it's on WhatsApp, because what is your intent? Bullying is when you try to intimidate, harass somebody because you feel
I think I don't agree with that.
Right,
I don't agree with that in the sense that you said that since he's on WhatsApp group, it's not private chatting now. You know, he's on WhatsApp group.
on a chat
So
room.
four of us is on a chat room, and you came on that chat room, and you write or you placed something like
this big head.
this big head. You understand? Stuff like that. You don't expect me to take it easy with you because the way I'm saying it might not be the same way David is saying it, or might not be the same way. You understand? So it is bullying.
So
I don't know. Yes,
let me say
because I might be thinking that there is something happening that we don't know. You understand what I'm saying now? So it is bullying.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. It depends on what
Can
did you
I
have
bring-
in mind? What did you have in mind when you sent the message? Were you intending to hurt his feelings?
Probably
You are just joking. You are just joking. But the way he perceived
It boils down to
the way-
perception.
Okay.
So the way
Can we take the angle the caller raised about
Okay.
if you're on social media, you should be able to take whatever comes to you. That people come from different
Yes.
backgrounds, so it's not social. It's not
Not
bullying.
everybody that is social. But then I want
So,
to take it from an angle. There's something that actually happened. Have you noticed that this one Banky, the way they trend on social media? I just saw post a picture. Banky will be like, my money is working. I've seen a couple that the husband will post a picture. The wife will come and say, this ugly man, no, I don't wash you. You get the point. Now these actually, they are married couple.
Okay.
Is it bullying when even the people that are reading the message knows that these people is it bullying?
It is not. That is what I'm saying. We need to understand.
So
what
it's
is
basically
bullying.
on perception.
What is, first of all, that was why I said, what is bullying? When you're bullying somebody, what is your intent? You're trying to harass. According to the Oxford Dictionary,
please,
bullying
just a
is...
minute.
All right, go on.
Ouch.
Call us back. We'll take that.
According to the Oxford Dictionary, A bully is somebody that tries to harass or intimidate somebody with his or her superior strength. So what are we saying?
So if there is no intimidation, there is no.
And no harassment.
Okay,
How can you call it bullying?
So you have to be superior.
Yes, there
to
must
me.
be something. There must be something that is making you, or you feel that you're better than the other person, because you might not necessarily be more superior to the person.
Okay, Kenneth, please. Okay. I don't want to say I disagree because
Sorry,
I am
can we
not in
take
a
this
position.
caller? Hello. Hello. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Yes, my parents Joseph on the line.
Okay, barrister.
Yes, I'm the king from Mumbo.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Go on.
Yes, I just want to draw the same line with the last speaker. I think, first of all, if you are into this social media, you first of all have to take whatever that is dished out. Then away from that, I think the essence of having where you inbox, for instance, is for you to, whatever you want to maybe keep private, you can do that on the line of inbox.
Okay.
So whatever you put, maybe whatever you say against somebody outside the inbox, you definitely know that so many people will see it.
Okay.
And it depends, like Prisca said, it depends on the residents.
Okay.
But sometimes it goes beyond the residents because that thing is synthetic to me. Some people who are not even your friends, we see it.
All right, thank you, Barrister Joseph.
Sorry, we have to cut you short, Barrister.
Sorry, Barrister. We don't have time again. Thank you for calling.
Prisca, can you just round off? Say 1 minute.
Okay, all right. So, well, one of the callers said if you're on social media, you have to take anything you see. Well, in as much as I cannot completely agree with him, but what I want to tell people is if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Yeah, what I mean is, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. If you know you cannot be, you don't have the mind, you don't have the strong mind to be able to withstand whatever insult is hurled at your way on social media. Please avoid social media platforms.
So Kenneth, the last word.
I still want to agree with Prisca on the last word she used. The bullying, if you know you can't just bear it, it's better you back out. You back out of social media.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Prisca. Thank you, Kenneth, for honoring our invitation. We're really grateful. David, you have a last word?
I don't know what to say as my last word because the issue is, how would you leave social media because of bullying? I don't know. You just have to, because at times some people come directly to your inbox and start raining insult, threatening you even at times. Some people have such stories. I don't know what we would do, but what I would just advise, well, before you go to someone's inbox to say something wrong, be careful about what you're saying and ensure that that won't hurt the person. You don't know the background the person is coming from. You don't know his history. Be careful with that. You might get to insult someone that doesn't play with it and he'll hunt you out outside social media.
All right, so this is what we're going to be calling it a quit on the discussion segment. But all I have to say is, Prisca actually taught me a lot. All I have to tell you is, no matter how close you are with somebody and you want to bully the person on social media, don't forget that it is not just the person reading it. The entire world, the entire social media community has access to that comment. So this is where we're going to call it quit on this segment. Don't forget that Weekend Show continues with the breakfast news.